Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to our Minecraft mod review with me. And today we're back to wee mods that I do quite enjoy. It's had another update. It is the AnimeColle mod, which you may have been able to guess because it's title and thumbnail, and the fact that Aqua and Megumin are behind me with one of them dancing. Which, yeah, I don't know why, I just thought I would put Megumin down just in case she broke into dance. No, it's still just Aqua, as far as I can tell. Well, they'll do the dance in the opening. You know, Aqua's the drunk one, fair enough. Anyway, AnimeColle, or the Waifu mod for Minecraft. It adds a bunch of anime girls that, you know, some may consider waifu. Yeah, we've done this before a couple of times, and new update, changing about how they work, and added a few new ones in, which, it's some very interesting additions. As usual, I don't know who the vast majority of the people in this are, but I do know enough to actually care, because there's a few ones that I do quite enjoy. For example, yeah, Megumin, Aqua, and there are a couple of others. There's a bunch of other ones that obviously other people enjoy if you know what they're from. And there's a couple of interesting ones I will get to in a bit. Right, let's start. So yeah, those items, there's waifus and all that floating around. Although, yeah, I think they can spawn wild. That's it. I haven't seen any spawn wild today, but they used to, but whatever. Anyway, right. Bits and pieces, things and items you might be requiring in order to do things. And some of them you're definitely required because you're required for building. We have got uncompressed matter. It is diamonds, it is emeralds, it is end crystal. And that then gets made into compressed matter, which you take the uncompressed matter, blaze powder, in Pro to get compressed matter. If you want to build one of the girls for yourself, you're going to need one of that. At least one. After that, you're also going to get yourself a companion contract, because obviously if you're going to get the girls, you're going to want them to, you know, follow you around and give you a hand and whatnot. Bread, paper, feather, and ink. Companion contract. You need at least one. Now, okay, this thing's in, but, like, I actually generally don't know what the bloody thing does anymore. So it's called the command change. It requires orange, lime, light blue, and rose dye, some nuggets, and a ring. The ring made of nuggets. The command change is supposed to change the command of what the girl does. Like, the girl has various things it can do, like, you know, fighting, sissing, stuff like that. I don't know if we need it anymore, because I've been playing about trying to figure out how all the stuff works, because the system's been changed. It used to, like, basically in the previous update, we had little cards, and we used the cards to interact with the girl, and the girl would do the interaction depending on the card. So, like, if you wanted to talk to the girl, you use the talk card. If you wanted them to fight, you'd use the fight card. And sit, and you'd sit. You don't need to do that anymore. You can just right-click them to make them stand up. You can shift right-click to go into their menu. This is looking much... yeah, it's looking full of stuff at this point. So, yeah, you get little bits. You've got an inventory so you can store stuff. Status single. There was a way to marry them before. Didn't do anything, but it's there. There's now an affection meter, a hunger meter, a happiness meter, and an energy meter. Megumin's been sitting for a long time, so, you know, full of energy. Aqua's been dancing since the fact that she's still full of energy. Alright, well, she's out of hunger. Although, yeah, for food, you can just give them whatever food. Like, apples, pufferfish, whatever. Yeah, you just feed them loads, and it does require quite a few. Yeah. Fill up hunger meter. They'll follow you about and stuff. And then, can you give them pufferfish? I say this is a joke. I don't actually know if you can. If you give them enough pufferfish. Yeah. Oh, God. Yes, you can indeed feed them pufferfish. It used to be a thing where if you gave them food, it'll recover their health. That's not so much a thing now. Now their health just naturally generates over time, as long as you put hunger in the hunger meter. So I think like an apple before and our food before used to give them like 4 health back. Yeah, now it just auto recovers as time goes. You can give them armor. Doesn't do anything. Well, like it does something. Like, it doesn't do anything per se. Like, this doesn't show. Like, if you put that on Aqua doesn't suddenly just get a diamond chest plate or anything like that. But it would mean that Aqua does have better armor levels at the very least. So, you know, that's useful if you're going to be having them follow you around to fight for you. So, yeah, there's all that stuff. But then, like, what does the command change do? Well, it's like, I don't know, it doesn't really say. You can right-click it, it'll make them sit and stuff. That's just what keeps doing. So I don't know what this thing's supposed to do anymore. I don't know, it's confused me. this thing's existence now, but whatever. Anyway, other than that, there's also billets, because some girls like guns. Oh, there we go. Some girls have guns and stuff. They require billets. So you're going to need to get yourself the blueprints. Blueprints being charcoal and paper. More charcoal and paper. And even more charcoal and paper, because that's how they're made. Then you're going to get the 50 ammo. Using cardboard sheets and bullet casks, gunpowder, the blueprint, and iron ingots. Cardboard sheets are made from slime balls and paper. And the bullet castings are made from gold. And they're all pretty much just made of combinations of those things. Different blueprints required for it. But yeah, so you get the billets. Now you'll be able to use those later with particular people. Right, on to the girls. What have we got? Well, there's quite a few. That's not all of them. There are more in the future chase. But yeah, so each girl needs an compressed. Not the uncompressed. That's uncompressed makes the compressed. Every girl needs a compressed matter. So the recipe from before, then crystal, emeralds, diamonds. So not early game stuff, but you know, not also incredibly hard to get. Like, have to go to the nether and do a bit of digging, but you know, pretty simple stuff. Then after that, they'll require an artifact combined with it to make the thing. So for example, starting at the top, we've got the Tosaka Cross, which is a diamond and iron, and you combine those together, and you'll get rid of Tosaka. Yeah. There we go. So, thing. Right now, she's pretty much wild. She will float around and do things. Right, yeah, you give them a contract though, and their health will double up, and they'll now become yours, in a sense. You should now follow me, I believe, if I run away over here. Yeah, so they'll try and roam around a little bit, but they will follow you back. In this case, yeah, we've got Rin. So, all of them have a little animation for sitting and whatnot, and a couple of other little animation things for each of the girls. Well, they're various things. But right, we'll rattle through some of the ones. We've been through pretty much all of the ones in here before. Well, no. I think there are new ones sprinkled. There might be new ones sprinkled in here. I don't know. I don't know most of the new ones. So I'm just going to summon them. But right, so we've got Nero. Nero requires the rose engraved silkstone. That requires cobble, flour, and iron. There we go. There's Neil from Fate. Nice. Make contract. Make contract. Made a few contracts, actually. Make sit. There we go. We have got Mosh. I forget how you pronounce them. I'm pretty sure I said it wrong. Oh, by the way, I'm going to say most of these names wrong. Just accept it. It's going to happen. We need purple dye, glass planes, and iron. I've got another girl from the Fate series. Nice. That's all the girls from the Fate series that are in this so far. Cool. Don't have actual saber. Feels a bit weird, but hey, oh. Like Rain. I don't know how these are to say, by the way. The person that makes this hat, or the grip person, whatever, they have a Patreon. And I'm pretty sure there are things through the process of that help them decide what they're doing. Like, they have a Discord and stuff set up, so I guess if you want to find out the next girls that are getting put in, check it out there. There's a link down below to their mod page, and from there, you know, we can find where you need to go, typically. But, yeah. When she poses defense, well, when she sits, she doesn't sit. She kneels with the shield out. Cool. I like those ones. Now we're getting on to the ones I know nothing about. I mean, I've heard about the stuff. Like, Nagato from Azure Lane. I've heard of Azure Lane. Never seen anything about it, though. So yeah, you require the hair decoration. That's a load of gold. And yeah, I'll just toss these ones down pretty much. So there we go. We've got her. Don't know her. Companion contract. You can sit down as well. We've got Azure Kaga? You use the Blue Fox Spirit. That requires lapis, soul sand, and empty jar. Empty jar is made from glass and wood. I'll pop you here. There we go. A Fox Spirit. Cool. Sit down now. Now we've got Bismarck. Requires the emblem, requires leather, orange dye, and iron. And yep, there's... I didn't mean to summon two of you, but alright, two of you is... There we are, they can just chill there. We've got the red Fox Spirit, which is just redstone instead of lapis. There we go, another Fox Spirit. Huzzah! Quickly move these all up here out the way. Then we have got Atako. Atako? Maybe. Requires ribbon. Ribbon does not have a crafting recipe. Have no idea how you make it. Maybe you just spawn it in. Maybe this is one of the new ones. I generally can't remember because it's been a long time since I've, like, you know, look. Well, it's not so much it's been a long time. It's I don't remember what girls were in to begin with in a lot of cases because I don't know the show. Like, if you added a new character from the Fate series, I'll recognize that because I know a lot of the characters from the Fate series and I know the ones that are in before because of it. Azurlane, not so much. I've heard about it. I know it's popular, but I've never like watched, played it, or whatever it is. I forget. But yeah, Enterprise requires metal, gold, wool for flag. There we go. Enterprise. Down you go. As you notice, a bunch of them have different sitting animation things. Cool. And some of them have, like, obviously depending on the one. Some of them are just sitting down. So, like, you know, similar. Some are kneeling down. Similar. Some have more unique ones, like, yeah, Masher, who, you know, has shield. So, there's a unique thing with shield. Cool. Moving on from there. Amelia. This is an OC. This is the, does it say creators OC? OC made by Dev. Dev's OC? It's someone's OC anyway. That's a thing. Interesting. Alright. The small one. Girls Frontline. Bwop. This is one I remember. Only because she's small. Oops, wrong place. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. For emblem, diamond, and string for small one, sunflower, iron, gold nugget. Next up, HK416, girls frontline. Requires Brett. Brett is made from black wool and red wool. Girl. Gun girl. They're gun girls, right? They're like ship contracts. You may need a few of these, it turns out. You may need a few of these. M4A1 requires inherited arsenal, diamond, redstone, obsidian. Bit more expensive than some of the other ones. Alright. And yes, the girls from Girls Frontline, they tend to require ammunition to fight. Because they naturally have guns and that's how they fight. So, makes sense. We've got K2, which requires engraved billet, which requires iron, gunpowder, and stick. Pop you here. Are you new? Again, I struggle to remember who's new in that because I don't remember this one. But I do struggle to remember who's new because I haven't, you know, I don't know the show. It's tricky for me to remember who's new and who's not at this point. Also, weather, no. Clear. Slash. Gimrel. Do weather cycle. False. God, I love the fact that I did that command in. Anyway, next up, Iris Yuma requires motorcycle lamp. Requires iron, lamp, redstone, lapis, and red rose. And pop you there. Cool. Bloop. There we are. Shove those there. Next up, Stella Umbrella. Unabel, not Umbrella. Stella Unabel. Soul Worker. Requires weird guitar pick. So sand. I'm struggling with words today. Diamond, lapis, and iron. Bloop. Put you there. I don't remember you. You might be new. I don't know. I genuinely don't remember. I say these things. I could be wrong. Texas from Arknight requires steak flavored pocky. Requires cardboard sheets, which you saw earlier. Steak and wheat. Bit of a weird one. I think this one is new. I think I remember seeing this one in the changelog. Only because it's such a simple name. Yeah. We've then got Chen from Arknight, which requires the sword shard, which requires iron, gold, diamonds, redstone, bloop. Blah. There we are. Yeah, so they've all got the sitting down, lying down sort of animation. Cool. We've got from Arknight, Exuya, yeah, whatever. It requires the ID card, which requires slime ball, ink sac, and paper. God, this area is filling up quickly, isn't it? It's just how this goes, though. There's a lot of them. There's just a lot of them. We've got Amiya. Requires violin, wood, string, sticks. Cool. Badoosh. I'm pretty sure you were in before, because I remember the violin. I don't remember you, but I remember the violin. We've got Yi Sakura. Pop her here. Bloop. Again, I'm pretty sure she was in before. We've got from wait, was that from Hankai Gakuen? Maybe how it's pronounced. Oh yeah, and Fox Mask, which requires white bone meal, red rose dye, spruce wood, and ink sock. We have got Haru Estia from Soul Worker, requires family picture, which is paper, poppy, flower pot, and string. Wrong one. Yeah, you can just leave. Blup. No. Ah, well, she's gotten away. Sit down. Yeah, that one can get... Why did you move? Bit weird. We've got Cinna from Tu. Oh, yeah. How do you make your thing again? It is... blue wool, a green wool, and leather cap. And the last one from this box. Sylvie Lee from Closer. I remember trying it Closer. Don't remember who this is, though. Black hair band, which is just black wool. Cool. Pop that there. Yeah, I remember playing Closer. I did actually play that one. Still don't remember who that is, though. Yeah, so there's a bunch of girls. Some of them are new, I think. Some of them were around before. The little bits to make them. Now, the next chest, which I opened it a minute ago, has some we've seen before, but and some more I recognize as well. But the first 4 are a bit different. So we've got Rishia Uruha from Hololive. We've got Manaka Umio from My Holo TV VTuber. We've got Hekatia from Independent VTuber. And we've got Delta, Independent VTuber. He's adding in VTuber things, which I mean, fair enough. They fit the kind of mold of this type of thing. But yeah, I was quite surprised at that. Anyway, the cutting board for this one, which is a bunch of wooden pressure plates. We need the shell conch, which is iron bars, 6, and sand. We need the eternal ice crystal shard, which is packed ice and a diamond. And we require the antimatter type delta, which is redstone and a diamond. And yep, we've popped these ones down. These 4 are all new, as far as I know. I don't recall having VTubers in this previously. Yes, I'm guessing these ones are all, well, VTubers and stuff. I don't know them, but you know, cool. Alright, yeah, I guess they fit the mold of the stuff in here, so it's not too surprising. Alright, so, next 4 from Dragon Maid. Huzzah, we've seen these 4 before. We've got Toru. It requires Dragon Scale, which requires Cactus Green, Flint, and Dragon Breath, which, okay, that one's going to require to go to the end to get. We've got... Luca? I can't remember how you pronounce the name, but whatever. We need the feather, which requires a bunch of different dyes, a feather, and a diamond. We've got Kana, which requires hairband, which requires a bunch of blue terracotta, and Elma, which requires a salt bun, which is a bunch of wheat and a bunch of milk. And, yeah, Toro, who's seen... Yeah, they've been in for a while. This slot's been here for ages at this point. So, you know, we know this slot at this point. For various different reasons. It's about the bog. Got Kana here, who's tiny. Because of course she is. And we've got Elba. But did she get added in after? I can't remember. Some got added in later than others. But yeah, so get those 4. Then we got Sinon, who I think was added in the last big update thing I went and reviewed. I was like, yay, Sinon's here. Cool. You can add in Sword Art Line Waifu. Why not add in the best one, eh? But there's probably a few more additions you could add in nowadays because of the old Alice thing. Larky. Yeah, so those ones, cool. Then some of the favourites. So we've already seen. Oh wait, that shows bad. We've got the white muffler scarf thing. White will, Cole, cool. Then we've got Aqua and Megabeam. You've seen them already. Scarf for Aqua, pink quill, Megabeam's hat. Yellow will, brown will, orange will. And I was saying that like, at least the last update. We've got Aqua and Megabeam. It's basically a crime the fact we don't have darkness yet. But now we do. We've finally got darkness been added in. Darkness requires Nella quartz, iron, and diamonds, and you need to study the very hard metal chest plate thing of darknesses. And huzzah! She's here to join the group at last. She also has... Oh, she just has an active resistance all the time. Oh, yeah, because she's tanky. I mean, I guess if she's true to form, she'll, like, never hit a target or help you in a fight. I haven't tried that yet. That'll be funny to find out. But, yeah. So, we finally got darkness. That's cause for celebration, because now we've got the full set from Konosuba. Nice, nice, nice. There's one more. There's another one from Konosuba. Union got added in out of nowhere. I'm alright with that. Union's great. Union needs the picture of a barcode tattoo. I don't know why. I was trying to think why that was. I'm trying to remember the anime, but like, yeah, I definitely don't remember. But anyway, yeah. Paper and redstone, it's probably a reference to something in it. But yeah, so we've got Yun Yun. Yay, Megumin's pal. Kinda. Is in. Huzzah! I'm more excited about darkness, but yeah, I was pleasantly surprised to see Yun Yun. Never gonna complain about having more Konosuba people in here. Very good. And then there's one more. This one, it confuses me because it doesn't make any sense to my brain. Kind of. I mean, maybe someone will be able to explain to me what's happening with this. We've got Miracle from Arknight. Miracle. Whatever. Metal plating, which requires weighted pressure plate, or iron pressure plate, lapis, and dandelion. Now, I might be crazy. Probably. That's thingy from My Hero Academia. Like, it definitely is. But it says it's from Arknight. Is she in Arknight? I haven't played Arknight or anything, so I don't know. Could be. But yeah, it's clearly like her, but also like it's got an arm thing on, but it's clearly the My Hero Academia outfit as well. Like, am I going mad? That's definitely Mirko from My Hero, isn't it? Like I'm really excited to Shazam, because yeah, from My Hero lies, like that's a very good addition. Definitely, but yeah, I'm so confused with that. Can anyone tell me what the reference here is? Is it a thing? Is it just another bunny girl from Arknight that's similar? Is it actually her added in as like an extra crossover character thing? Can anyone give us information on this? Because I'm really confused. But yeah, so that's all the girls currently. So a bunch of new really cool additions. Mirko, assuming it's the one I know. It is her! Like, it's generally her from My Hero. It's just saying it's from a different, I don't know, I'm so confused. I mean, yeah, Darkness and Union. I recognize all of them. A bunch of VTubers added in. A bunch of other random girls sprinkled in somewhere that I don't recognize and know. But I'm sure someone will be excited for their additions because someone's probably a fan of them somewhere. But yes, there's all the girls. My god, there's a lot of them. There's so many. Right, so what can we do with them all, pretty much? Well, there's weapons for one. Now, okay, the weapons, they've been in forever, and it says, oh no, this weapon is a dud. They bloody work, though. Like, got this sort and sort, so they don't look, like, all that impressive. Like, they're just little weapons. Not really, I suppose, I don't think you're really supposed to use them so much yourself, but you can, like, it does full damage. It does 28 damage. I'm assuming you're supposed to give this to the corresponding person. Like, yeah, I'm supposed you're supposed to give that to Nero. Aqua's fan. Where is the... It's trying... Okay, that's obviously the shield. That's Megumin's staff. Which one have used the rifle that belongs... If one of used the rifle that belongs to... No, that's a sword. Okay, yeah. I don't think the rifle that belongs to Sinon's in here. Don't think it is. That's Enterprises, obviously. No, actually, no, it's... No, I don't think that's it. Ah, whatever. Yeah, I was wondering if Sinon's thing was there. I don't think it is, though. But, yeah, I assume you're supposed to just give these to the corresponding girl, because you go here, you can, like... I originally I thought maybe you can click on one of these bits and get to... No, you can just put it in their inventory, though. Pretty sure it means, like, I think you're just supposed to give it to them. I don't know. They've been in since the start, but never really had a purpose, really, for them. And stuff. And, it's not like you need it for them to wield it. Like, Megumin, for example, just has her staff already, so giving her that doesn't make a difference. So it's supposed to be you can get it off them, but, like... And they're not exactly, like... do anything. It's just a weapon. It just doesn't act as a shield. It also says, oh, this weapon's a dud. So yeah, odd. Never mind, though. They're in. Probably not what you really want to get. You'll probably want to get the girls to do stuff for you, but... Anyway, so... Right, before I made little cards. My little cards that basically set the girls to do things, whether it's marry them, interact with them, and stuff like that. Or sit. We don't have that. Now we can right-click the set. You can shift right-click them and check their inventory. And now we have these. We have freedom, pat, hug, talk, cuddle, and kiss. Use these now. And these actually trigger interesting little bits because if we... Yeah, no, hold on. Freedom. I want to try freedom first because freedom's apparently the one where they can actually lie down. They're like a sleeping animation thing. Let's go with... Rain, you'll do. Here we go. Freedom. So with freedom activated, you should now be free to wander about, I believe. Does that mean you'll now sleep? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I was wondering if this is how it would work. Okay, so by entering freedom mode, or whatever, and putting a bed down, they'll lie in bed. Cool. Can I just double check? Is that actually freedom mode kicking in? Or is it just girl following you will go to bed? Let's go with... Elma, you can come with me. Come over here a second. Yeah, so you don't care about the bed, but just freedom. Yeah, okay, so freedom means they will go to bed. Okay. But they still follow you. I don't understand freedom. Like, they still follow you and stuff. It's odd. But okay, so sleeping waifu. / time set 0. It's now daytime, and yeah, they'll get out of bed. Makes sense. Rin, are you... Is Rin gonna follow me now, or... No, Rin's just chilling. Alright, well, Rin, you can just stay there. Maybe freedom's kicked in, or just be free. Whatever. Anyway, other than that, other things. Yeah, all the other base ones. We'll go with, look right here. This will be fine. So basically, you can click the pat, and they'll pose. They'll do different animation poses, and they'll say things to you. The things aren't necessarily in line with character fully, but you know, some of them are slightly more aligned to, I guess, the character personalities, I guess. So yeah. So talk, this is why I talk to her. Posing, cuddle, and finally kiss. And yeah, doing stuff like this will build an affection meter. Cool. But yeah, if we speak to, say, Mirko, for example. I'm sorry saying the name wrong. Yeah, very different animations and a very different personality. Different lines. The road is endless, don't get lost or you will cry. You get overwhelmed by the mobs. Cuddle. You should be happy that I let you cuddle. Yeah, so very different personality. Maybe not necessarily perfectly aligned with, you know, who she is, but it's kind of more aligned with the kind of personality, I guess. So yeah, there's that. Toyo's just confused. It's okay to rely on me. Talk. What's the matter? Cuddle. You startled me. I'm not surprised. In case they love me this much, but it may not be for everyone, this thing, but I don't know. It depends how much you're into this type of stuff. But you've got the chance to interaction bits. You get to do little animation things, which can be fun, I guess. And yeah, okay, freedom's kicked in for Rin. Rin's just wandering about now. Rin really didn't want to before. Rin was following me before, but yeah, no, freedom has kicked in. That's why it was confusing me, because they were following me there. Now she's kicked in. But yeah, you do get kill animation bits from them. I'm not going to try all of them, because as you've noticed, there's a bloody lot of girls here, and I'm not going through each and every one's animation. I'm just picking my favourites. AKA the ones I know. So yeah, like for Mega Beam, come back. Bop. Yeah, so the head pats. It's like kneels down for head pats, even though she's wearing a hat. But yeah, I do like the animation stuff for all this, though. It is cool little animations. So yeah. You can sit down now. There we go. You can sit down as well. Oh, also, yeah, fighting. Probably should do that really quick. Nero, come with me. Summon Spider. Nero, do you want to fight Spider? Nero will fight Spider. Nice. So wait, if I take that sword off you, will you still have sword? Yeah, you still have sword. You generally don't need me for that. Yeah, most of them will just, you know, use weapon to fight. Certain other ones, I have bullets on me. Where is one of the gun people? Are you one? I don't remember. Hold on, I think you're one of the gun people, right? Are you? I don't know. Is there a way to tell? You look kind of like what? Alright, well, I'll give you bullets, and we'll just see what happens, eh? Right, you come with me. We'll summon a spider. I just want you to shoot it. That's all. There we go. You want to get your gun out? What? No, she has a sword. See, this is where it gets harder, because I don't know who has guns in this. Like, I assume you do, but... Wait a minute. Hold on. Pat! No. Pretty sure I thought Sinon had ears. Wait a minute. Enterprise, I think you have guns, right? Yes, there we go. I don't know what any of that means, but, like, it's got a bit here, which I assume means something about bullets. Oh, look, there's guns somewhere hidden in this. No, she just attacked the thing. But you definitely have something different here. God, I wish I understood this better. It used to just be you give... You're definitely... Ah, here we go. You're not... Will you reload yourself if I just give you the ammunition? Or wait, maybe I right-click you with it. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. No. Will you just reload yourself if I give you the... If you give you the thing? Like, here you go. You well, some of them have brought guns out. And a small army is going for things. Ah. Oh, no, yeah, I left you, Wild. Never mind. Okay, yeah, now they're all following. Stay. Yeah, some just bring guns out. Whatever. They're supposed to have bullets. They're supposed to do... Where... No, not you. You haven't refilled... Okay, I'm just confused. I understand that bit. It used to be you just give them bullets and they'll do things. But some of them are shooting, even though they have bullets. Whatever. I'm just moving on because I don't fully understand it myself. I've been buggering about with it. I don't really get it. But yeah, point is they'll fight for you. The most interesting one among them all is definitely Megabeam. Because... Oh yeah, I left you here. Cool. Right, anyway. Megabeam. You gotta fight the spider. Yes, yes she would. So Megabeam's thing's got an upgrade. AKA, it goes, like, she's doing her full rant thing in that. And then, yeah, it goes for a full-on big explosion thing. Although I have mob griefing turned off currently, so I don't know if that's actually gonna work for us. But, ah! They're gonna kick in. I don't know, I feel like it should have gone off by now, but I also feel like... No, never mind. Oh no, there we go! Yay! It's harder to tell, because I can't leave her talking, because maybe copyright, and I'm not chancing it. So that's what happens if you just let her nuke the place, though. And have mob griefing turned on. Sadly, she doesn't just fall to the ground, but she does burn through her energy doing that. So that is kind of true to form. In that regard. But yeah, we could give her apples and stuff. The thingy. Also, it doesn't kill her doing that, so that's handy. Does kill pretty much everything else nearby, though, so careful with that. But yeah, so I guess if we left her saying she'd refill eventually, and then she'd be able to do another one, because I don't think she can do another one straight away. Like, yeah, if I try fighting our spider, she can't do it, and I think you need to get her energy bar up to full. And her to use an explosion. So basically, now she has the rest of the day. Which makes sense. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Like, before she could just sort of do explosions a bunch. Now it's like... Well, she can, but she's got a bit of a cooldown until she can do it again. But, you know, you get energy bar back up by having her sit or whatever, and then, you know, all this stuff. But, yeah. It's gotten quite the upgrade. She has the full-on rant going on. Like, her full-on bit. She has the full-on big animation-y bit for the explosion. And then the big old boom at the end. Well, not a boom so much. But she does destroy a big chunk of land. Not, you know... world-crashing chunk. You know, a fair-sized chunk. I'm alright with this. I've always quite liked Megabeam's thing in this. Just because she used to just do her talk. I just thought that was killing itself. But no, now it's going steps further. Now we're actually getting full-on animation. Her doing full-on bits with it. Brilliant. But yeah, so that is little animation bits and that. Cool. Final piece. And I'm guessing this is something that's going to get added on more as time goes. Clothes. There's only 5 right now. But, there's something. So first up, we've got Mash's uncensored version. What does that mean? Don't get too excited. It's not what you're thinking. Or maybe it is if you actually know what it is. Yeah, so Mash's outfit looks like that. Apparently she has an alternative version. So, the clothes bit here, you just basically take that, put it there. The point of it, none of these have crafting recipes. But yeah, it just basically makes the sort of stomachs exposed. That's apparently the uncensored thing. Oh god, press the button. That's the uncensored version from show, movie, whatever. Fair enough. We've got Rishia's Yandere mode. That's one of the VTubers, this person here. Yeah, she has Yandere mode, where she has pink hair and red eyes. And a black dress. Cool, you can just take the outfits on and off. As you want. Which, yeah, I'm for this. This is pretty cool. Like, Yeah, I love the idea of extra outfits. And then Merkel got quite a bit. So we've got, hold on, we've got the original outfit, which is, yeah, My Hero Academia fully. Why is it saying she's from Thingamajig then? Like, why does it say she's from whatchamacallit? Arc Knight. Is she, like, is it, I don't know. Whatever. We've got a Trailblazer outfit. Like that. And we've got the Trailblazer original. Which looks a bit like that. Oi! Where are you walking off to? There we go. I think the only difference between them is the other one has an arm brace thing. Yeah, it's got like a metal arm brace thing here. That's pretty much the difference. But yeah, it's got a Trailblazer outfit. I'm guessing this is more in line with the Arc Knight thing. I don't know. No, I've not played Arc Knight. I don't know. But yeah, she's getting some outfits currently. So yes, a neat little addition. I definitely dig that kind of thing of like having alternative outfits and stuff for different people. I mean, obviously it'll be easier for some folk more than others. Like people that, like Aqua, for example, doesn't have too many different outfits. I think she once dressed up as a maid though. Megami has her alternative skill outfit. Darkness has her fancy clothes. Alright. Don't know about anyone else, pretty much. I'm pretty sure Toru just dresses as a maid, pretty much universally, unless you count their bikinis. Sinon's got alternative forms for different games and stuff. There's a couple of different stuff like around. Yeah, the rest of them I have no idea. Devil outfits, they have other things, not a clue, but they might be. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing more outfit stuff added, and that's pretty awesome. But yeah, anyway, though, people, that's it for this mod. It's, yeah, a nice little update. Like, yeah, like the system seemed a bit more annoying before because we had all these different cards. You had to really rotate through lots of them. Now you just get a couple of sit. Like now you can just make them sit, which is a lot easier, and you can get their inventories, which is a lot easier than using a card thing for it. And yeah, you just get like simple animation bits that you can just activate for them if you want to see them animate and talk to you. Just interesting, nice little bits. A few new people, some I know, and definitely. Like, in Darkness finally getting in. It's cool. Union was a little surprise, but liked her. And yeah, Mirko, which confuses me to no end, but I'm still happy she's here because why wouldn't you be? She's brilliant. But yeah, anyway though, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. As I said earlier, links down below if you want to check the mod out. It's for 1.12.2 Minecraft. And yeah, it's a bunch of waifus into your road. I think you can find them wandering about the world naturally, or you can just, you know, make your own. Have them work with you as companions. They can carry your burdens and whatnot if you need to. And you can have them sleep in bed and just have little interactions with them if you fancy it. But yeah, I do enjoy this mod. Yeah, like, I think most people that, like, watch lots of anime and stuff are going to enjoy this mod. It's just a fun little addition, isn't it? Yeah, it's a nice little addition. But it actually can be helpful because you have decently strong companions with you for stuff, and you get to see that they're actually, like, they actually bring out their weapons and stuff to fight. And they're more true to their character. Aqua, for example, by the way, is useless against regular fighters, but she'll do well against zombies. I mentioned that previously before. And obviously, Megami's thing, she's only good like once a day for fighting. Yeah, it's just useful. Oh, I do enjoy this mod. It's so much fun. But right, anyway, people, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And I shall see you all next time for whenever the mod gets next updated and for whatever Minecraft anime mod I end up reviewing next. So see you then for that. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Jonin members Austin Quinsonberry, Afro Kage, It's Ender Steve PE, Sebastian Ramsey, and Blackest Sage, and our ANBU members Robert Scimeca, Rapid Zrug, Eragon, GoldDragon, Nathaniel Prue, Akuma, and Colton Wood. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.